Do you want to earn free resources in Rise of Kingdoms? No, this is not a hack or cheat. You can actually earn more than 70 million gold during your time in KVK. Or if you are starting out into the game, you can earn a lot of gold or other resources per day. So in this video, we are going to help beginners, old players, and we're going to show calculations on how we do this. So if you're excited, watch this video completely because there's a lot of information in this video that you do not want to skip and miss out. What is up, rockers? Welcome back to another Rise of Kingdoms content. You're probably wondering, what the hell is Shinchi doing now? Well, first of all, I'm a sponsored content creator for Rise of Kingdoms, and I play this game on a computer by using my BlueStacks application, and it is on my description if you want to download it and play Rise of Kingdoms on your computer. So what am I up to? Am I up to no good again? But no, I'm actually here to help you guys out. So this video can be really great for new players and even for existing players, especially for those players who are trying to rebuild just right after KVK. And this is also going to be really helpful for those who are starting out into the game, creating their alliance, and how they can develop their alliance. Okay, so in this one, as you can see, we're on a bird's eye view right now. And when you click resources, you're actually going to see all these PRNs. I'm gonna call these PRNs. They are production resource nodes. So these production resource nodes are going to provide you hourly rates of resources. So these PRN, you want to capture them in the early game. Why? It's because you want them to be producing for your alliance storehouse. All right, so as you can see, there will be territories in here, and they are going to be capturing some of the PRNs in here, just like this. For example, it's going to produce 1,000 gold per hour, but that's going to the territory earnings. That means it goes to your storehouse. Well, now, did you know that you can get hella free resources if you have a lot of these? Like, it's actually an insane amount. You can have them in the millions per day. And yeah, millions per day. And I would like log in. I would pretty much have like about 1.4 million per day if I don't collect it throughout the day. But it's really insane. That's like one entire farmer out there, like farming resource, even more actually. Now, what you can see in here is the territory resource earnings, right? So is that the same thing as this one? This is territory earnings. Well, let's forget about the words. But just remember that this territory earnings is actually the earning that you get for your alliance storehouse. But do you actually get 1,000 resources of gold in here per hour? What is your answer? Do you actually know it? You're probably not aware of it yet. But what you actually get there is only 50% of the territory earnings. So for the gold, it's going to be 1,000 gold per hour. So what actually happens there is you're only earning 50% of that production rate for your individual earnings. Okay, so for this one, it is going to be 2,000 for the alliance storehouse, but for you, when you're collecting it, it's only 1,000. So what is the strategy here? How is this going to help me out? Well, if you are rebuilding your kingdom, you just finished KVK, and resources is a big deal, isn't it? Right? I mean, you fought against, other T5, and your T5 also got smashed, and then you ran out of resources. But one way you can have a revenue or just a regular stream of resources is by conquering a lot of these PRNs. Now, what you really need to do is go to resources and hunt for those resources that you need. Most players would actually need more the gold because the other resources can be easily farmed. I mean, gold takes a little bit longer time to farm because their amount of gold in the node is relatively low. So this is one way we can help the T5 players, T4 players aspiring T5. And for the new players that are starting out into the game, and this can really propel you coming into your first KVK if you have this knowledge to be successful. So gold is very important. Remember this, because whenever you're starting out with your alliance, you're gonna be hindered of gold if you don't capture this PRNs. So with this PRNs, what you need to do is look at the resources, go to the alliance. Sometimes in your old kingdom, there may be some alliance there that are inactive already. maybe it's time for you to clean that up and start conquering more location. Now, once you have done that, once you have cleared out some of the inactive alliances, you've captured more PRNs, what is that going to do and benefit you? All right, not only that, you're going to be able to produce more territory because you're going to have more production. You're not going to be limited to amount of resources that you need, especially in the beginning. Now, another thing that you can do is that your teammates or your alliance members can start earning a lot of resources, and it's going to help them grow, right? And train more troops, build, upgrade, buildings, research technologies, and upgrade technologies. That's going to help it out. And even healing units. Every single resources that you get is very valuable. And this is why we want to help you optimize your alliance territory. I am not here to tell you that how you're supposed to build it, but like I'm just telling you right now is that you need to capture those PRNs. You don't want them to be sitting in the kingdom as a waste. Most people probably don't even think about this alliance territory where you can claim it. People probably forget about it. They just come in here, oh, okay, let me go collect it. But like, you don't know how much you actually get from here. All right, so we're in the desktop view right now. For simplicity, we can do, let's bring out a timer. All right, so we will have a timer here as well. So for those who don't believe me, oops, we will time this in a 1 minute interval. So let's do this. This will actually do at work whenever we have to calculate things at work. So this is going to be really, really fun, guys. All right, so you're probably wondering, how do we actually calculate for this? So let's calculate the gold, for example, 117,000. Divide that by 60. Because there is 60 minutes in 1 hour. All right, so once you've divided that, it's going to be 1950. Now I'm going to divide that into 2 because we're supposed to only get half of the production rate, right? So then we're going to divide it by 2, and we should be getting 975 per minute. Imagine that. That's per minute. All right, so every minute you're getting 975 gold. We're going to claim this, and we're going to start the timer. All right, we're gonna claim and start a timer. Now, I want you guys to take a look in here. Is pay attention. Once it hits that 1 minute, you can pause the video, and you will see that our gold will be at exactly 975. Now, you can do this calculation with your alliance food, wood, stone, and gold, and you just can't imagine how much resources you're going to get if you have a lot of these resource PRNs, what I call them. So we are now at 30 seconds. We're at 512, halfway there. This is very good because I think most people don't really know this. Like this information, I don't know. I feel like people forgot about it. Like I've been playing this game for about 2 years now, and I didn't really pay much attention to it. And maybe now that we're talking about it, can help shed light to other players and be able to optimize the game. 935, 950, 70, 74, right? 75. It went there. Maybe there's a little bit of a difference, but it was very close. Now, like I said, you can do the same thing with your alliance wood as well. But imagine that 975, right? So that's within only 1 minute. Now what we can just do is 117,000, that's per hour, right? We're gonna divide that by 2. This is going to be what you actually earn per hour. So in the 24 period of time, you're actually earning 1.4 million gold. Imagine that every single day. And how many days in KVK? So let's multiply this by 50. And you're actually earning 70 million gold by doing this. This is insane. If you have more PRNs for gold, then you can have more resources. This is 70 million. This is a lot of gold throughout the KVK. Imagine that if you have a lot of the other resources as well, it's also going to provide you an insane amount of resources. Do you think this is actually very helpful for most people? And I think it does. It is very helpful to have a lot of the PRNs and, get these pretty much free resources. Imagine this, is that every single member in your alliance is actually getting this. This is insane. This is a lot of I think this information is really outstanding, and I think is really going to help you guys out a lot. So with that being said, you really need to work on your alliance territory. You shouldn't let inactive alliances really to stay and hover over there and just like I really think you need to optimize, take as much as you can. That's a free resource production. In my opinion, I think it's worth it for what it's worth. Optimize, obtain as much gold as you can, because the golds are going to be really crucial for your success into the game. Well, anyway, rockers, I hope this video was actually helpful and can help your alliance succeed and help you to reshape after KVK. Well, now that you understand a little bit more about the game, how the resource works within the alliance, and I hope this video was actually quite enlightening and really help you guys to succeed into the game. I have been making guides for over 2 years now, and I think this is one of the top-notch, I think, information that we can provide you at this level, at this point. So with that being said, you guys are learning a lot of things about Rise of Kingdoms. If you have any questions about the game, like what type of information you're looking for, just make sure to PM me on Discord or comment in the comment section below, and once I read them, I will try to find the answer. Just like this one, it was a comment from one of you guys and I try to look for the answer, and now I am providing it to you. With that being said, now that you have learned a lot of things about alliance territory earnings, PRNs, you are now a true rocker and your journey begins today.